Paislie Whiskerson. Furr-ever in our hearts. The story of Paislie. Dobby was Paislie's predecessor for 15 years, from kitten to cat. This is the last picture of our sweetest boy. We were gutted to say goodbye to this guy, but we were so grateful he had a long life. We were also so very lucky that he chose when to leave. We weren't forced to choose that. Another blessing from Dobby Whiskerson. One of the greatest gifts we ever received was a day or so after Dobby passed away. He sent a bright light to the last spot in which he laid before leaving this earth. There was no moon or light source, and yet his silhouette shone bright. It was a wink to say, "I'm okay." Pure magic. It only took 9 days before we needed a furry friend in our house. With a name in hand, Paislie, we went to the local pound. And guess who was there, already named Paislie? To be honest, even with her name, we walked right past her. She was in need of vet care right away, and we had just gone through an exhaustive 3 months of caring for a sick pet. As we looked at the other cats, her name still nagged at us, and we figured Dobby sent her. She came home with us that night. Her vet care was for kennel cough, and she was good as new within a week. Quickly, we realized that she and Dobby had similar habits. They both loved toilets. They both loved to graze on fill up the food bin day. They both loved sitting where they shouldn't. They both loved comfy couches. They both put their paws over their eyes when the sun was ruining nap time. Make the world go away. They both had sass. They both loved sleeping on mom's legs. They both loved naps with dad by their side. They both loved the smell of coffee. It was so very hard to say goodbye to sweet Dobby. We still think about him every single day. So grateful for all the memories he gave us, and so grateful that he sent us Paislie. After Paislie got her vet care and got all better, she took a couple weeks to settle in. We weren't fast friends, but once she let us in, we were bonded for life. Getting to hold her like this, for each of us, took time. Perfect little moments. She quickly found her favorite spots and got a few things of her own. No place was off limits. She roamed. She got into some trouble, chewing tassels off a shirt, breaking blinds, and being where she wasn't supposed to be. She was one curious little cat. She settled in and made herself at home. Never knew where she might pop up. She helped us get through the pandemic. She even went on Zooms. She kept us in good spirits. Smiles all around. She was there in the closet with me when the shooting happened across the street. We were stuck in there together for over an hour. Officer Benedetti and our neighbor died that day. It was a tragedy that shook up the entire neighborhood. I was never the same after that. The sounds of that day will haunt me forever. Paislie was there in the moment and during the healing. She was more nervous of loud noises after that too. We had that in common. Gratitude for this furry little friend was elevated to a whole other level when just 3 months later, another scary incident occurred. I was sitting in my car parked off the road when an inebriated driver drove off the road right into me. I was okay, but I sustained knee injuries and the vehicle that I used to make deliveries for work was totaled. I have to say that the best way to describe it is my brain broke. It took years, and I'm just kind of getting to a place where I can feel myself again. Lots and lots of therapy and the support of many, as well as Paislie cuddles, helped a ton. The stress and the noise of living in a city, along with the cigarette smoke from neighbors, made us feel like a move was in order. Paul took the reins, and we were headed to a more rural locale on some family property. It was a big move. Paislie embraced it and was ever so curious to see her new home. She loved all the windows, which held much more wildlife than she was used to. She was home. No matter where we were, she was our home. My trauma became paranoia, which meant wise cameras everywhere. But how cute was this capture? Paislie enjoying the morning view. The bird bath outside kept her entertained for hours. She liked this new place, and we were so happy she didn't miss her old home. Phew! She loved smelling the scents of the outdoors and our shoes and boots. You just never knew where she was going to find a spot to sit and relax. One day, a male feline we later named Percy showed up at the door. Paislie was excited for some new activity. We didn't expect so much activity. Percy had a whole family. Banjo, Dolly Mama, and Licorice quickly became an outdoor fixture, and we started feeding these sweeties. Paislie loved mornings outside. And when it got cold, she loved mornings inside on the heating pad. As we got more and more settled in, she had different spots around the house, and the sun poured in and made her so happy. She also got her first taste of avocado, the best ones around, I must say, and loved it. She fell in love with a chair. Like head over heels in love. And up against the screen was her favorite place. When she wasn't stretched out in the hallway, that is. Or hiding out in her bedroom cubby. She was so happy, slept so sound, which is a telltale sign. Before we could get Percy fixed, many more kittens came along. We rescued around 25 to 30 little kittens. Paislie was not about it. She did not like the attention taken away at all. This was a new side I've never seen. Dolly Mama, Licorice, Percy, Banjo, and the sneaky little elusive Cricket became the barn cat rascalities. Percy wanted Paislie to be his second wife, or girlfriend. All the feline activity outside made Paislie restless and ached to be out there too. We tried to explain to her the perils, but there's no talking to a cat. She pined and pined until we tried a leash and tried walking her. That lasted about a minute. She got out of that thing so fast, so scary trying to chase her down. So grateful she didn't run too far away. Give a cat an inch, I tell you what, geesh. So we gave her an outdoor spot. She appreciated it. even got some visitors. But she outgrew that too. So we got her a proper catio, but she wanted more room to walk around. So Handy Paul built her condos with a catwalk. It was perfect. Paislie loved it. She could see the birds and get fresh air. Back inside, as I healed, Paislie was there to lend an ear, give a cuddle, and just be a light. When shooting sounds triggered PTSD for me, Paislie was right there. She was scared too, and we had each other. Paislie was comfort and joy. Paislie helped Paul get through some big changes, hard times, and the loss of a dear friend, always there. She also helped us get through the loss of Licorice and Dolly Mama. Sweet Dolly sent this message in the sky the day after we lost her. It looked like a cat with a paw print, and it just put me at ease. We felt so bad to lose them. Percy leaned on Paislie for support too. It was just these 4 felines now: Percy, Paislie, Banjo, and Cricket. Eventually, Percy had to come in so that we could get him medical attention. Paislie loved him. Sometimes. She was mostly sweet to him. He was always a perfect gentleman to her. Nurse Paislie was the best for everyone. She was so nice to Percy. We got him fixed, and he had to have medication for his liver, poor boy. So we kept him inside as much as possible while he healed and had his medicine. Watching them take naps together was so cute. But like I said, she didn't always like him. The boys outside were doing great. Life was fun with all these felines. Cricket was even caught once or twice trying to swoon our girl Paislie. But Percy was always the guy for her. Life went on swimmingly for a couple of years. The worst we had to worry about was, where's Paislie? Oh, she's hiding in the shower again. She became an honorary barn cat. 4 kids to keep track of and to love. It wasn't hard. Then came December 2024. Paislie had a wheeze, which then turned into seizures. This was the scariest thing we've ever witnessed. She had to go in for a CAT scan to see what was on her lung. We got the good news it wasn't cancer, but it was a fungal lesion on her lung and brain. This picture was the last night Percy was inside. Because he's an outdoor-indoor cat, and because of the bird flu and Paisley's fragile health, we had to put him back outside, and it was so hard on all of us. Paislie had to take fungal medicine and seizure medicine. It was a lot on all of us. We started off the new year hopeful and on a clear path. She had ups and downs, but in February we were told that her fungal count was clear. We had done it, or so we thought. Because the fungus came from either rotting wood or bird feces, we had to be careful how we let her outside. We got her a stroller and she loved it. The seizures came back, and it turns out our vet tested for the wrong fungus strain. She was not negative at all. We switched vets and stayed the course of medications for nearly 3 months. She was doing so much better, having fun again, rarely had a seizure. It was also hard on her though. Medicine every 8 hours or every 12 hours. It was hard on everyone. But we got a system and we got it done. The kids were so sweet and caring and concerned through every step of the way. We would go on walks together every night and they all gave their love, and it was just the most supportive group of felines we've ever known. So grateful for these boys. Paislie went back to the vet and she was having great progress. Because of the fungus in the brain, we just had to stay the course and keep trying to get all that fungus from being among us. On the way home from one of the vet trips, we took her to the lake park to see the birds. She was herself again until 3 days before her vet appointment. She had a seizure again. Small, and our vet said that could happen, so we didn't worry too much. We took her to her follow-up vet appointment, and he gave her an 8 out of 10. Told us that she looked great and that we were doing a good job. Took blood, and we were waiting for the results. These are the last pictures of our girl. Just 3 days later, she had a seizure that she couldn't come out of. Her temperature was 107. We had to let her go. We couldn't be at home that morning after. All the joy had left our home. We got in the car and we went to the beach. There on the car in front of us was a Dobby cat and a Paislie cat. He had her now. She was okay. We were gutted. There were other winks from Paislie too. She sent ladybugs to Paul's face. They kept nosediving him. And she rubbed my leg like a phantom rub underneath the table. And she used to do that after I'd have to give her medicine. When I had to do a chat with Chewy to try and cancel some of orders that we did for Paislie, there was a cat and a goose. And my nickname's Goose. It's Goose and Moose, Paul and I. And there could have been anything. I mean, it's a really random set of animals, a cat and a goose. And so I was just feeling her a lot. Paislie was more than just a cat to us. She was our everything. She did everything with us and saved us time and time again. It's very defeating that we couldn't save her. Hopefully in time it will all make more sense. Right now it just feels very sad and dark. She was our kid. We don't have human kids, but we still have 3 boys to look after, and we're grateful to them for the bits of joy and support they have given us from outside the window. They are the best. The lady at the ER where we had to put Paislie down was so kind and gave us prints of her paw and nose. She also gave us a whisker, and I put it in a little bottle on my charm necklace next to the cat a dear friend gave me the day before Paislie passed. Such special, treasured things. We have a Paislie-sized hole in our hearts. We'll never forget you, Miss Paislie. August 14th, 2016 to June 22nd, 2025. That is the story of Paislie's life. Thank you for honoring her by watching. What follows is just a montage of Paislie memories that we just want to put somewhere so that we can cherish them forever. Feel free to watch or be done. It goes on forever, as our love will for our girl. Thank you.
Love time. There she goes. Fine. Bye-bye. Bye. Always works. What a sweetheart. For? Oh my goodness, she's too cute, I can't. Uh-oh. Now she's done it. You're so cute. Cutie patootie. Cutie patootie. You're so funny. Aww. I think she knows I was sad. What a cutie. You're so sweet. Nutcase. Oh, the big purr. That was a big old purr. I love you.
Unrelated. It's the foundation that is going to establish a management brand in next level. Now I can't name this taken. Get all over that.
The Schmidt Charitable Trust was established in 1948 No.
Alexa, what's the current temperature?
Right now, it's 101 degrees Fahrenheit.